In the elite individual time trial, it was Grace Brown who started as the defending champion and the big favourite, particularly after her silver medal at the World Championships in 2022. And Grace Brown, riding for FDJ, she didn't disappoint. She blistered around the course. She set the best time with 40 minutes and 58 seconds. And for Grace Brown, it was confirmation of a good start to the season and also realising that there's some strong competition coming from behind in Australian cycling.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Aussies at the moment. I think Georgie Howe is going to continue to get better and better, and I better improve next year, because otherwise she'll have me if she improves by the same amount since last year. So, yeah, she's a real threat, and it's awesome to see Brodie have a go at the time trial event, and I think she has a lot of improvement up her sleeve as well.
Georgie Howe, fourth last year, second this time around. She's made a lot of progress. She's getting close to the best.
I was really happy with the pace this year. Last year, I got a bit overexcited in the first lap, and I know I cooked myself, whereas this year I felt way more in control. I have amazing support in both my coach and my team.
In the under-23s, the gold medal went to a rider just stepping up from the under-19s. That was Isabel Carnes. In second spot, another rider fresh out of the under-19s, Lucy Stewart, taking home the silver medal, and the bronze medal went to Hayley Fuller. For Isabel Carnes, it was a good chance to measure herself also against the elites.
So yeah, I was looking at her times from last year, trying to work out where I could kind of measure up, and to kind of see that I was only within a few minutes. Maybe one day I'll get somewhere near her.
In the under-23 men's time trial, it was confirmation of the brilliance of Alistair McKellar on Saturday. He won the road race solo and he dominated the time trial to take home the gold medal. So significant was his margin that the silver medal for Oliver Bledden was at 1 minute and 25 seconds behind. The bronze medal, that went to Zach Marriage, 1 minute and 35 seconds off the pace. For Alistair McKellar, riding with the Israel Cycling Academy, this is confirmation of what should be a big year ahead as he goes to Europe with plenty of confidence. The elite men's time trial rounded out the Federation University Road National Championships for 2023. Before the race got underway, the recently crowned back-to-back Australian road champion Luke Platt from Ineos Grenadiers started as the big favourite. Platt, though, had a mechanical problem at the top of one of the hills. Chain slipped off, he had to get that back on the bike. Platt ended up finishing in fourth position, but so strong, just 26 seconds off the win and only 1 second still behind the bronze medal. In the race for the gold medal, it was super tight. New team for Jay Vine, UAE Team Emirates, but he picked up exactly where he left off in 2022 in winning ways. Vine took the gold medal. It was Luke Durbridge who was just 2.7 seconds behind in silver, with his teammate Cal O'Brien in third. Those two from Jayco Alula, though, they have big plans for the season ahead.
I'd love to be on the podium in one of the classics. Now I've got another big unit on Jayco who's a classics fan, so we'll be up there up north in rain, hail or shine, giving the classics a go. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to that period. It's really nice to see like young Aussie guys that share the same passion as I do. Matt Heyman's leading the ship up there as well, so yeah, we've got a nice little group there, don't we? And looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For Jay Vine, perfect start on his new team. New bike, he was pleased with the setup, and this is just the beginning of a big season for him as well.
With big goals down the track this year, I've really had to be professional and hold back a lot in the training. So I came in really undercooked for the road race. The goal was to try and play it as smart as I could and really, race it as if I was one of the big stars of the day. Probably knowing full well that probably coming into the last 4 laps I wasn't going to have it, but I mean the time trial is sort of my pet event from back in the day.
That closes out the Federation University Road National Championships for 2023. The Australian champions have been crowned. We'll see the green and gold jersey right around the globe, racing at the front of the peloton.